Hello everyone and welcome back to the Doje channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I'm going to do a full coverage foundation and a beautiful complexion that is very natural looking. To me, that is more of a medium coverage type of finish. So I'm excited to show you that with you guys. And please stay tuned. I'm going to start moisturizing my face because moisturizer and skin prep is the most important thing in your steps for your makeup to look flawless and look just enhancing your natural beauty pretty much to whatever your capabilities are. Don't get frustrated when it comes to makeup. I know it is hard and it is easier to say it than doing it. But when I tell you that no one is born an expert, and a lot of the time we just put a lot of emphasis into what we're gonna do or how we're gonna do it. Just let your creativity run. Now, this is the first time, one of the first times I actually start my own makeup, starting with just my moisturizer as a primer, and then also just like making sure that my skin is primed. I usually start from my eyes, as you guys know, on my videos. So today I'm just gonna change it up a little bit and see how things work out. Use this product from Jeffree Star. It works fantastic for me, to be quite honest. And today I just want to make sure that I can bring you guys to a next level of medium coverage foundation, or type of medium coverage makeup, I should say. So first I just want to make sure that all this is well applied. I have my mirror right here. And when it comes to your makeup, if you want to look polished, you have a job interview or you're going somewhere, you want to look your best, to your bestest. And you know, that's just me. I also have some hyperpigmentation right here and then just right there. Usually like those, I don't know if you can see it, like the shadows. Those to me were my points when it came to makeup that I was like, oh my gosh. So usually just block those. Don't let it stress. A key point success of advice for me would be trust the process, because not trusting the process is like, ooh, it's a biggie. I understand that a lot of the times people have like, oh my gosh, this doesn't look the best. This is not giving the vibe that I wanted to give. You know, just trust process, trust your inner self. You know, it is gonna happen. For moisturizer, we use Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream that it also serves the purpose as a primer. So we're gonna go ahead and jump onto the Ambient foundation. This is a soft glow foundation. Gotta say that the other day I used it for at least 18 hours. Beautiful foundation, beautiful foundation. I don't know why I didn't start first with it. Like, I didn't know why I didn't jump onto the wagon of utilizing the Ambient one. The finish of it all, it's very soft finish. It almost looks like it's blurring. And with the love of my life, I am forever happy to have him. As you guys know, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. This is your moment to like support. I'm in love with them. Like, we've spent so much together. There's so much. If you guys want to know more about us, let us know in the comments down below, because I'm always excited. First and foremost, I always get nervous whether like this type of like blogging videos is your thing. One of my huge inspirations, or some of the huge inspirations that I've always had, I should say, is Stephanie Nicole. Oh my gosh, that woman, chef kiss. Tati Westbrook. I spent time and time when it comes to that. Say that, you know, spend your time blending. If you want your makeup to look beautiful and stunning, make sure that you are blending. Blending, it is the key to success. You don't want it to look dull. You want it to look like even. Now for concealer, I have a couple of options. Usually when it comes to my under eyes, I normally wear Anastasia because it's such a beautiful full coverage and it just glides. Not necessarily like I don't feel like, when it comes to this concealer, I feel like you are gonna love this product so much that you're gonna feel like it's gonna run, but that's not necessarily the case. The product of it all, it's just such a beautiful foundation, like concealer. I remember actually being Anastasia Beverly Hills, one of the first high-end brands with Hourglass. It's funny that I just think about that because these were my two first foundations in this channel. They're here and here and here and here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and just start blending those key points of my forehead because I want to make sure that this is like highlighted, pressing it onto my skin. making sure that all this area is highlighted like this. You're lifting your face. You're lifting it. Like you're literally grabbing your cheek and you're like, hi, I am on my 18-year-old birthday. How are you? I'm ready to go into clubs. Can you go on the clubs in the States with being 18? I remember in Mexico you could, but I don't know in here. And then you continue adding. If you feel like you need more lifting, like in my case right here and right here, I like to add little by little consistently. You don't want to add a lot because then you're just going to be like, oh my gosh, it's going to dry up. The formula is not going to blend. It's going to feel, you know, some type of way because the product dries up. It's something that the product's meant to happen to do. So always make sure that you're taking your time when it comes to, like, if you want to dress to impress, like they say, you want to make sure you're taking your time. Now, this is just me today. I will be using a ultra pink powder. This is by One Size. Much. Now that I've done that, what I like to do personally, this is, you know, everyone works different and according to their skin tone. I'm at Benai. Amazon is reminding me of that I should be buying something, but I'm not going to because that's just the way it is. To that concoction, I'm gonna add the Huda Beauty. This is the Huda Beauty. This is the sugar cookies. So honey, bring those sugar cookies out the house. And then I'm just gonna powder with my powder puff. I normally wear the triangulars, but today I have this ones. So what I'm gonna do is I have the 3 powders here. I'm just gonna try to mix them all in. You can start anywhere. There is no right or wrong when it comes to doing your makeup, as long as you like the finish. But this is the way I like to do it. So I'm gonna blur this area. I don't know if you guys were able to see some of it, but I'm gonna show you again. Gonna make sure that I remove the excess, and I'm just gonna press this. As bright as it gets, you will see it more awake. The finish should be more awake. In my case, I like to grab a fluffy brush, this large, for powder. Now for the rest of my face, I'm just gonna press it. I know it might feel like you're doing a little too much or you're adding too much and you're just gonna look cakey, but that's just not the case. Because trust the process again, you're trusting this beautiful process. And then you're just gonna swipe in whatever you have left in here. It should look like this. So far, you should be looking like this. Then, just like very like, almost like the shadow of the brow is what's making the brow beautiful. Not even like touching my skin, I'm just touching the brows, like the actual hairs. And in here, I do feel like I'm pressing a little bit more. So the brow shape just tends to look more natural. You see how the difference of the both of the brows. I wish I would have started like this on the other side, where we're gonna make it happen and we're gonna make sure that we feel confident today with our brows. I have an issue with them. The way they work is just phenomenal to me. You see? But we're gonna go back and continue with this beautiful finish. This setting spray from the Dewy collection just because I feel like I need it. So I'm gonna go ahead and just like dab it. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab it in here. while I let that sink in for a second, I start brushing on my face because I want to make sure that the dust looks really good and very sharp. If I feel like I need to do more of a more brightening area in here, I like to go like this. And I like to go like this. Just right there. You will see what I do now to ensure that this is gonna look stunning. This is, I think, one of the most favorite steps that I have. It's in between this, and you should ask, why are you not gonna let it in if you're about to contour? So I'm gonna go ahead and grab this. This is by Ben Nye. This is the pressed eyeshadow in the shade Quark. My gosh, such a beautiful shade to contour. And I like to just make sure I have this like beautiful cool tone, almost silvery brown. Oof, delicious. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and shape it right here. And shape it right here. I like to grab it a little bit like this in case I feel like I need more. But you can tell right there. Like right there. And if you feel like you need a little bit more to look chiseled, and I just like to do this. And I blend. The shade Quark by Ben Nye. I'm gonna go ahead and apply it right here. So we're continuing the contouring on my beautiful nose, and we're doing the same shade Quark onto my nose, which is this beautiful cool tone, almost silvery brown. And I'm just adding it in there, right here, just to make sure I look good. Have Makeup Forever. This is on the shade Endless Cacao on the shade 506. And what I like to do is we're going full hardcore on the cool tone makeup today. Celebrity Skin by Jeffree Star. Look at how beautiful this is. Very natural, very cool tone for me. I love that. So what I'm gonna do now is I am gonna go ahead and jump onto the blush. So for the blush, I have this by Huda Beauty. This is on the shade Black Cherry. This is the blush filter. Never tried it, and I'm kind of excited to try this. It comes like in a lip balm tint. So we're gonna add just enough. And I have my sponge right here. Best tip of advice, grab the same sponge and then just apply it all over in your hand just to make sure that whatever you're using, if you've never tried it, you're just gonna apply it right here. Just like a hue, like a very beautiful hue. See? Like right in there. Okay. What a stunning cool tone blush. Now with this one, I'm gonna start with the balm. Gonna warm it up on my fingertips and then just gonna press it. Ooh, look at how beautiful that is. Gonna add a little bit more. I show you right here how it looks. And then if you wanted to have like more of a precise application, just grab that beautiful sponge and just apply it. It's gonna look so beautiful. We utilize the same brush, and I'm gonna apply now the blush in the name Just Enough, and you're just gonna dab it. Dab, 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 dab. Just like this. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reinforce the contour I had with the same benign. Just like that. Shadow. So I will be adding the sandstone all over my lid. Just to get a little bit of warmth on my face. Bronzer, of course, I'm gonna grab Miss Chanel. Chanel comes through every single time. My eyes need a little bit of bronze, and I have to show that bronze. And for mascara, I'm gonna use two different ones. Both of them are waterproof, so I'm a little scared. The first one is, both of them I tried. The first one is Sephora. This is the Love to Lift waterproof. Oh my gosh, what a lift. If you've never tried it, I believe it's brand new, but it's such a beautiful lifting mascara. And I like that the wand is synthetic, but it has like many synthetic bristles. Like right there. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. Because I've tried them both. This is going right here and this is going right here. And I can tell you right now, I don't know if I recorded it, but I can tell you right now that the lift is winning because it's definitely lifting. Whereas this one is just giving it a little bit like more spikiness now. We shall see. We shall see. So I'm gonna put my regular shirt. I'm just gonna go get ready. Just because the makeup, it's very. Did you guys just say that? Oh my gosh. If that ever happens to you, just grab a spoolie, a dry spoolie with no mascara on, and you just wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And you're just gonna add a little bit more. And when in doubt, you just add more.